friends, welcome to my channel once again. So today's topic is about all the 59 apps that have been banned by the government of India. So before we start the video, I'd like to request everyone to please subscribe, because yesterday I was scrolling through my analytics and I saw that over 85% of people, those who watch my videos, have not still subscribed yet. This made me a bit sad, but I'm requesting you all guys, and I know you will subscribe, you will listen to me. So please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get notified about my latest video. So without further ado, let's start with the video. So guys, there was a news which came before 4 days that in the government of India has banned 59 apps including TikTok, WeChat and lot of other apps too. But for the ones who don't know, I'll start with the beginning. The first thing which happened was a few weeks ago that on the borders of India and China there was a conflict which took place. And what exactly happened, that was that the Chinese soldiers had come across the Galwan border of India, and the Indian soldiers tried to make them understand about you don't have to cross the border. They didn't listen to it, and this led to a much major conflict which led to the killing of 20 of our Indian soldiers. Yes guys, this is a very sad news, but the better side of this thing is that China has not yet reported how many of the soldiers from their side have been neutralized. So according to the news which I have read, there were more than 50 soldiers which were killed, which were from China, and because of that there was lot of hate spreading in my country, that is India, about boycotting Chinese products and not just using them, promoting made in India products. So the government decided to make a strong and bold move, and after this conflict there was a slight probability of China cyber attacking India, but the probability was a bit less than to India didn't want to take that single bit of risk. So what did India's government do? It just banned 59 of those apps. Yes guys, and the one most major interesting thing about this is that the most popular Chinese app in India, which was TikTok, had almost 120 million users. From a report of 2019, it had almost over 120 million users, and India has a population of around 130 million. So you only tell me that how is this possible that so many users are using Chinese apps without even knowing that their data is at risk? Yes guys, this is the harsh truth. But the thing is that the government has banned these apps now, so there is no need to worry about your data getting in the wrong hands. The thing which happens with data is that whenever we get an app, like suppose if I have an app, I open it on my mobile, then first it will ask you to sign in through Google or any other account which you have to make, and without signing in you can't access you can't have the access to all the features. So that we want to make the most out of the apps, so we sign in. Then what happens is that our email with our password gets directed to their data centers. After that we have no clue what happens with our data, and that is the main thing which frightened India from those Chinese apps. As you know, these border conflicts are going on, and because of that too, China's aggression could instead being a physical war, they could do a cyber attack. So that's why it led to the banning of these apps. This was a very bold move and a very nice thing which has happened to all the Indians. And like, even if these Chinese apps are not there, we don't need to worry. Like the all those who had these installed earlier, there are many alternatives to it. Like there are many alternatives, and for this alternatives, I'm going to make a new video. As this video is getting a bit long, so I would like to request you that I have the list showed up here, and if you have any of these apps installed, please uninstall it, as this is a gentle request from me and the government also, as it's not about promoting China. The main thing is that your data is at risk, so you need to think upon it, that do you want your data at risk, or do you want to be safe using all your apps made in your country? So it's your choice. I will leave it up to you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye guys, see you later.